missed last week because some things came up I had to deal with. So, what are you gonna do? But we're here this week. We're gonna go right back into workers and resources here. This might be a little better. Actually, still looks a little quiet. Testing when I can hear myself. Yeah, that is a little quiet. Why is that so quiet? Hang on. Test. Test. Testing. Test. Okay, that's a little better. Hopefully it doesn't peak. Turn that off now so I don't hear it myself. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Anyways, let's get into the game. Well, that's that one. Okay. So, pretty much where we left it. In fact, I think you even saw this. So let's go ahead and hit play. We'll like kind of do some stuff. Apparently we have a traffic jam. It's just fixing it. Missing electrical components. Probably because these are all jammed up. Let's bring those guys home. And that'll probably fix it. But yeah, I missed last week because things came up. So I just had to deal with it. But now we're here. This time I'm kind of hoping to, because we did a lot of our, we built the express rail, which I think I wrote wrong save because we don't have an express rail and that took a long time. Let's see. Oh, maybe I. Well, see if we can get this one then. Good thing we caught that before the autosaves screwed us. Maybe the Steam Cloud didn't sync. I haven't like reinstalled or anything. Let's see. Okay, we do have the expressway now. And we're building a prison. Okay, yeah. This is more where we actually left off. Maybe we lost a little bit, but it doesn't look like much. Yeah, let's check over here. How's the store name? Yeah, we have our grocery store, all that set up. Yeah, cool. So we're good there. Just a little bit for me. Okay, so now I've kind of looked around, getting my bearings. This is still good. That's still full. Okay, we still have a bit to take in. But I do feel like we're starting to deplete this thing. Looks like maybe we can also get this, and I think these can also go up into here. So yeah, I'm feeling these guys, once they finish, will go down here and do this. Okay. So we might be okay, but I think we're stretching it. If we want to do cattle, I think we're going to have to do another farm operation. Which I'm kind of tempted to do out here. Because I kind of want to do like, there's going to be some oil here. Yeah, there's where it is. I think that's all. Oh, there's a bit over here too, actually. So this might just be oil field and like some windmills. But we could probably put, so I believe the beef industry thing, you just need a bunch of these. They produce 10 tons of livestock a day. So I think we could forklift this. How much does this store? 350. So we have the rail extend this way. Let's check that out. See that right now. Okay, so I'm thinking we should build backwards here. How big is the storage? 3.8. So it should overfill pretty quick. I wish this was transparent. This little resources need to build thing. They're just like slightly transparent. Put that there. And then we'll stick the big range thing that can hold about 150% of what this thing can go through in a day. Curious if we can pull this off. Let me just check the map real quick for resources. Yeah, no oil in the way, nothing there. Yeah, there's nothing in the way. This is just grazing land. Empty spaces as far as resources go. So we will turn it into cow farm. As far as the eye can see. Okay. So we need to move to the general part. Kind of tempted to put a forklift garage here and just double as the connector. Feel like we're gonna need a few of these though. I feel like this is good. I can just always add more. It's gonna strain our fuel supplier industry. I guess it's good we just built that other depot, isn't it? Okay. So let's go to here and let's look at the livestock farms. Yeah, that's just not going to work any other way. So I'm tempted to do that. And then I can just kind of keep doing this. Which that should be... I should think about the grain supply. Because they consume 20 tons of crops. This just got more complicated. I'm pausing it. So I'd prefer that they all share one big grain silo and somehow distribute it amongst them. So it might be better if I build around it. There's that autosave. Which really saved our butt, I guess. Okay, I kind of like the idea of being able to connect up to there too. But I feel like I should not. Yeah, we're just gonna need an excavator. Okay, let's see about... Have a free one, yes. Okay. Pretty sure about this part. So we'll get ourselves a dirt road going. Let's continue this guy out. Go find where that break in the road was. Okay, must have done it for me. I was gonna combine it. Okay, so let's bring this further over. There we go. Just doing a check, making sure that still sounds good. Yeah. Just saw some noise in the mic line there for a second. Might have been picking up the thing outside. Okay, so we need to trim this back. Right like there. About that big. And then we have to delete our straight part. Oops. Delete that too. Alright, what's the deal? Here we go. I'll take it. And now we can get the combiner thingy, make that go away, and that go away. I'm gonna turn that back a little bit more. Bumping that up. There we go. Nice little roundabout. Feel like I should put another one in here, but yeah, I might just go ahead and do it. So I'm gonna have an oil field here, so they'll need a way in. So I might as well just bisect this. Just a bit more room. I think I just found those ends I was looking for. 1, 2. Combine, 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 combine. Oops. And then we get that guy in there, and that guy in there, and now we have another roundabout. The middle of nowhere roundabout, which is a little small, but it's okay. Because it's probably only going to service the soil field for like fire stuff, which is probably going to get handled by this helicopter over here. So, probably fine. I believe it should be able to handle this too. Okay. So, let's go grab an excavator. I'm tempted to just make some new ones. Hit play so that guy can get going. Also, not auto search. Cool. We get to decide what this does. I'm just gonna take the 3 of you. You will now be the excavation squad. And you think add some more trucks. One of these. I think it's this one. Alright. Do we have excavators? No. Let's go looking at them. There it is. Let's go by the... So yeah, you're the 17, you're the 33, so yeah, 33 is the best one, and it goes 18 kilometers an hour. This is an 8027 and an 1833. Okay, let's look at the cash ones. Or the dollar ones. You kind of suck. 37 and 20. I'll take it. It's $1 million. Yeah, we'll take it. We'll get some new excavators. Probably gonna want a gas station out here. So it is kind of far away. Let's see if I can make this work. Looks like we're getting ready for a sale. Let's also look at our power situation. We're gonna need to bring that. There. And we'll go there. And then on this one, we'll put a transformer. Do the 15s across, because that's really all these things can put out. But we'll do the... That's weird. That's like out of order. We'll do the 18s though with our transmission wires. These can carry the max load. So close. There we go. So that transmits power out to here. We have a nice spot to connect some wind power if we want to. We got a good super grid going on. It could maybe be a little denser. But I'm thinking if we can eventually start like making nuclear power out here. Somewhere out here. We can then kind of distribute the electricity load more this way. It might be better to put it out like right around here, because then we can transmit through the core here and potentially on either side fairly efficiently. I don't know. We'll have to think about it for a bit. It may even be better to run like, what might be good is to run several lines out and connect them in strategic places. That's probably what we gotta do. Okay, hey, those guys are showing up. As far as actually powering this, tempted to just put this guy here and there we go. It's not like anybody actually has to work at it. Powered. Actually, oops, autosave zoomed me out. We're gonna do it this way. That way this guy can go this way and do some other things. Yeah, you know what, I'm just gonna put another maybe not. I think I need to get rid of these wires first. Oop, here comes the snow. I expect most of it to go that way anyway, so good enough. Just that. Okay, so that's connected up. So that way if I want to power anything out here, I can. Keep it kind of nice and distributed. Alright, let's go check on our... Good, they're there. And out of fuel. Perfect. For now, let's have you guys visit. Oh, can I not actually keep... I can't keep fuel there. That makes sense. Alright. Let's do this. Get that going. Which, yeah, I picked a great time of year to do this. It might be worth getting all this going too. Get us out there a little faster. All right, let's go check our fuel. Start and fill. Keeping up on the trash, good. So that's making us power too. Also a good way to make money in the beginning. However, you will crash the price pretty quick. So, store as much as you can, as fast as you can. Then you can just burn it. As long as it's far away from your town, you'll be fine. Got a fair good amount of people working here. Could be better. Might have got the trains in between their like gas cycle. Yeah, here comes another. Filled to the brim. And it's Getting gas. Still has the workers. Alright, we're gonna get 2 fulls. Three. Alright, we're gonna get fully loaded here. Yeah, they must have all been getting gas at the same time. Alright, full load. Max capacity. And we're going up. See how much these guys take. And we're back down. We're still doing pretty good. It might actually be worth building another chemical plant. Alright, let's start exporting. Now we're in the green on the rubles, but then we're probably in the green on the dollars too. We just spent that money on the excavator. Yeah, I think we're green like 10,000. Which isn't much, but we'll recoup everything we lost. And more. It's not oil, it's fuel, but whatever. We are super crashing the price on this. You know, a lot of people with no work. Sure, we can fix that. Alright, let's pay attention to our roads. What are they doing? Hey, we're almost done flattening out the gravel on this one. Looks like we're almost ready to get the final road stages of getting into the gas station here. Real easy to just zone out in this game. Check a thing real quick. I think we're good. Okay. Kind of just waiting for this to get rolled. So these guys are kind of just getting paid to wait around in the cold, out in the tundra. This is more the taiga, not tundra. And it's starting to snow. I don't know, if I didn't have to work in it and I'm still getting paid, I don't know if it'd be that bad, but it would be pleasant. However, this is a pretty neat view, so it might be worth it. And just in time for them to leave, the asphalt shows up. At least some of it. Get that started. Can't wait to have an actual road out here. Oh, hey, this is done. Okay, checking another thing. I don't know if I'm actually streaming on Twitch. Oh well, if this is just a YouTube one, it's just a YouTube one. Sometimes, because my bitrate's set hot so high, the Twitch one doesn't quite work. Because I'm kind of fudging the top edge of what Twitch does. But it's also kind of like the bottom of what YouTube does. Which there are pros and cons to both. A higher bitrate has a better quality, but it also has more resource usage, so it's more expensive to run. It's all a trade-off. Man, these guys are just taking forever. We did ask him to build a highway in the snow, so... However, I think we have like a month and a half away from no snow. Also, because we put more vehicles on the road. Get those into better repair. I feel like we might need to put those excavators on a more rigorous maintenance schedule. Which I guess can make sense. They're big hydraulic machines. They would require more maintenance. Would the Soviets have been doing that maintenance? I don't know, but... to be fair, I don't know if even the West would have been doing that either. It's cheaper to just replace it, right? I'm gonna wait till we have the actual highway before we start building power infrastructure. Almost had to like look at the pause thing and see if I was stopped there for a second because nothing was moving. At least the stuff my eyes tracked to weren't. How are we doing on building? Done. Rehome those. There. Five more trucks there, one more there. Got about a month left on the snow. You were doing the work, sir. Alright, this just needs rolled. All this to get excavators. Good thing the asphalt doesn't have to stay hot. Because that would make road construction right now impossible. It is -12. Especially since they're just carrying it in like open dump trucks. These three guys just getting at it. Got their big roller barrel things. I wish these actually animated. Have our own little planet coaster thing going on here. I do think I'm gonna let them build some of the power infrastructure soon. Nice, we got the mob going now. This thing is just steaming along. Don't mind the people. It's fine. Got that autosave. Here we go. We are done with this segment. So I will allow this to get built. And this. Still waiting on the truck asphalt, which is probably this guy. Yep. Finally moving on to this part. Oh, the shadow's like behind it. I thought it was carrying two different vehicles, and I was like, whoa, when did they do that? You know, more people are on them. Are the trains like backed up or something? No, they seem to be functioning. This is really just limited by how fast we can pump oil in these tanks. Which we might look at expanding a little bit here. So we might make even more money out of our fuel industry. Alright, we finally got the auto worker on here. So now everything else is just speed enhancements. Which that's a pretty good bus full. That got us moving. Moves faster than the truck in the snow dirt. Good, these are trucking along. Let's go check out our electrical components. We were kind of running low on those. Okay, I think it's just a matter of getting them trucked in. So we fixed that probably. Yeah. No, I finally finished Red Dead 2. It was really good. Like I got through the epilogue and everything, which I did not see that epilogue coming. It was a lot of extra content I didn't expect. Hey. Just tell him to do it all. I think you're going to do this. I wonder if the snowplows will actually start going out here now. Might be a little too far for them. And hey, look there, it doesn't matter. Speaking of it. There we go, he's already done with this. This should speed things up quite a bit. I don't know why that asphalt delivery got broken up into two. Looks like maybe this one did too. Is there something wrong with the asphalt plant? No. Maybe the workers cycled out or something. I mean, I'm wondering if it just got a worker blip. Yeah, we're down to 6% unemployment. Unemployment. I suppose we're kind of cheating here. These guys are teleporting back because this road isn't done yet. Because this is only an entrance, and this is only an exit. They can't actually turn around and go out this way, even though this road's two-way. Got a lot of no place to live. Might be worth building another kindergarten. We might stick it just right here and then see if we build housing around it. Should check that. How are we doing? Still full. We just came out of winter and we're still full. That's good. I try not to export coal because it runs so many of your vital systems. It's good to just have it all the way full all the time. You never know. Looks like we're almost out here with the power infrastructure. Just got to do some work. Gas station's almost done too. Just need a bit more steel. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of bussing people out to the jobs. Where do you get your workers? You get them from here. Good. There are a lot of people there. And full again. Uh-oh. Forgot to hook this up. There we go. Problem solved. Or at least soon will be. That was my bad. I'm a bad prison manager. Give him a little Soviet propaganda. That may have been dumb, but whatever. I'm doing it. Okay, there are clothes and meat at this prison, which I also probably just overstocked. And the food has arrived. We'll just let that even out over time. Kinda looking like we're gonna need more orphanages. Wish I could make a bigger orphanage. Like even if it was just like another one on top of this. Let's go check. Yeah. Get that going. So we're ready for the next one. Okay, how are we doing out here? Ready to pump some gas. Looks like we're gonna send 4 out right away. Yeah, that sounds about right. Let's watch from these guys. since we're going all the way out there. Looks like I might need to put a right-of-way thing through there. This is kind of cool. I always love this part of games like this. At the gas station. Now it has gas, which means these guys are, yep, getting ready to go line up. Okay. Now I remember. I was gonna see if I could find wherever it is this splits. Here. And fix that. Oops. There we go. Guess I missed this one. I suppose it's just not heavily trafficked enough for me to really notice any stoppage or anything. There, that should be better. Just make sure we get all the random ones out here. Yeah, I suppose we hadn't done this yet either. This was paved fairly recently. I think that's right. Sometimes it can be kind of hard to tell. Let's go ahead and get this built. Slowly but surely we'll make our farming faster. At least a little bit. And I think it'll also reduce wear and tear on the machines. But I'm not 100% on that. But it would make sense to me. Paved roads wouldn't kick up as many rocks, and rocks cause damage. The more of that, the more maintenance you have to do. Makes sense to me. Train station's getting busy. I think we just got a lot of people getting gas too, which is binding stuff up. But it's better than what they used to do, which was go all the way over here for gas. And just bind this up. No, we're back up a little bit. Even though we have no workers. There we go, we got a few hundred now. It's looking good, nice and varied. Over here got a little samey, but the rest of it looks really good. This is a little samey too, because I just needed more orphanages. It's looking like I might need even more. So yeah, I might build some more orphanages around here, and then more housing to support those. I will say, I think the orphanages are a bit much. I think I have to do a little too many of them. I either need a taller building or something. I don't know. I think just a denser building would be better. Just to make sure, because I wasn't paying attention. Yes. You should have access to everything. You might be pulling off a stress power thing, though. Yeah, we should fix that. Let's grab a substation. Let's just stick it here. Just make these dense wires. And there we go. Connected. Get that distributed a bit better. Might also put another one over here. Yeah, maybe like right here, because I got one there. Here, maybe over here, somewhere around here. Doing well. I also want to pave this. 'Cause then I can do like this way and then this way. Have a nice double route around here. Speed up the snow plows a little. Be a little nicer to these trucks over here. Help the fire trucks out a little. Make sure everything's helping out. The reason I have to do this is because not all my construction offices have everything they need available to them to actually finish these jobs. So I've got to manually select them because it's out of range of these construction offices. But this one can pick it up automatically. And it just doesn't have everything. So if I manually assign them, these ones will come out to it anyway. May take a little longer, but I don't have to build as many construction places. However, I am thinking about maybe making a, I don't know, a vehicle depot or something around here. Maybe another little construction site thing here. That way we can start getting out here. So I have a feeling I'll be bringing this around here and out this way, and then we'll probably connect it up. Excuse me. Yeah, that would probably work pretty well. Let's go ahead and start working on the roundabout. Just want to make sure they're all getting reconstructed as needed. Don't want any buildings breaking down on me. That would suck. Looks like we got some machine replacement to do as well. Slowly but surely, man, you don't use clothes like at all. Slowly but surely, we are evening that back out to where it should be. I'm kind of wondering if I should just place a junction here or something. That way I could potentially break it back this way and distribute the load a little better instead of it all having to go through here and then through here. Okay, well, these should be good to do our thing now. So let's pay attention to over here. Okay, so what if we did that? I suppose I still have to figure out a way to get these guys connected to all of them. Hmm. Let's think here for a sec. Like that. And then we'll do that. Okay. Looks like it's 9 of these. which means we should produce 90 tons of livestock at full production every day. Which is getting to 2/3 of the capacity. So let's see if we can connect this. Oof, this is gonna be rough. Because I'm like thinking about the roads. I can probably work with this. I'm gonna have to bridge this road too. So that give me a dozen. I feel like I might need some more than that. Just do it this way. That's 2 dozen. Surely that's good. They can feed themselves. think we want to just switch these around. Now we can try to connect those up like this. There we go. Do that. These can go. Now I just have to get this all the way around here. Okay, I'm not totally opposed to this. Actually, like I should just do another one of these. Do that. And then let's see if we can just get one to go all the way across. Hey, I'll take that. Okay. So theoretically, if we wanted to, we still got to figure out the rail. Theoretically, if we wanted to, we could copy this and mirror it this way. And then we could have twice the cow production, which we would definitely need more farm. In fact, it looks like we might need it already. So it might be worth... Disoriented there with the save. It might be worth putting some farmland out here. That way it can just fill this automatically. Even if we put it out here and just make it, because I mean it's an automatic industry. We don't actually have to ship people to it or anything. They just do it. The equipment does. So I could, yeah, just put a big farmland out here that'll feed all this. And then it doesn't have to go very far either. We just have to have a train that could go between here and here, whatever. We have a granary out here. That might work. Okay, let's see about getting the train out of here. How do you raise and lower? Isn't it like E? We have to do bridges. Yeah, to do the bridge. We'll go with you because you have the best speed. Let's see if we can just copy that now. Oops. Oh no. Oh well. There we go. Put that on there. Just get this out onto here and get on the straight line. And you can follow it. Now we can use our little combiney thing. We need to give ourselves a little extra room here. Not the way it looks like we have it. There's that autosave again. Oh, come on. That's better. It's like I need to give myself just a little space to put those first. Okay. That is connected up now. Well, almost. Set autosave again. There we go. Okay. Now we're connected up. That should be a pretty easy transition over if I need to. There's the rail here. So I extend that out this way. Put this over here and then stick the farm on the other side here. That'll probably be pretty good. Might even have to put a rail office out here. Might also be worth putting a gas station in here too for the trains. I'll probably do that over here though. Yeah, I might branch it off here. Or maybe here. We'll see. In the meantime, though, let's go ahead and extend this out. So this is going to cross. Let's just do it. Now we can do there's that autosave again. Get pummeled by that autosave tonight. But it really helped us out last time, so can't really complain. What is your deal? It should be a like good here. Let's take that off. Okay. I'll take it. There we go. Okay, I'll take it. Doesn't look too bad. Tempted to put crossovers at the end of these because it'll allow them to just figure it out. We're not quite there yet. We'll see. But I am tempted to put a farm right here because this would be perfect. And then it just hits a direct main line into here. It feeds this entirely. Would basically let it fill 2 granaries. Maybe even 3 if we do another. Yeah, we could do at least 2 or 3 big fields down. Probably 2. And maybe a few extra. But then across here we could do tons. So it might be better to put it here. And this is just field. The 2 or 3. With the main bit of farm. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking about putting it like right here. Because then we can just get as much farmland around it as possible. And just make that sucker really productive. What's large farm look like? Also shouldn't be too hard to pipe fertilizer over to this guy. Let's get these guys as close together as possible. I want to leave that little gap for the trees. Probably should make that one the actual farm. But let me look here. Okay, so they can do 12. No, wait, sorry, they can do 20. Just didn't look selected. Okay, so it can do 20. So this is 18, and I have 2 different silos I'll let it go to. So this would be full, no, 3, 6, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I'm also going to need to think about all the trucking that's going to happen. Which means we'll probably have another gas station up here. Stretch this road down here. This can connect up, right? Yep. And then we would put a farm right as far back as we can, so let's see here. There's that. And that should allow them to go in and out however they want. Okay. I'll move that back just a little bit more. There we go. I want to build. This feels much more cost effective. There. You can continue that there, and you can connect up here. Perfect. So now I'll have easy access to get over. I'm going to need a loading station. Okay. So that I think will make sense because stuff will come in on the right side here, go around, and then come out the left. So yeah, I think that'll be okay. We got a lot of leeway up to it too. So yeah, I think we'll be okay. You. I'm tempted to just do that. You know what? Yeah, I got all of it. I think I'm actually going to do this on this side. And again, I guess nothing really stops me from doing it over here too. Because I don't have to use these beyond fire stuff. It's probably gonna be a helicopter anyway. Connect that up like that. And then if we need to do some fancy one-waying, we can. Oh, I suppose we still have to hook the farm up to this. Shoot. Yeah, so let's get rid of some of this. We'll figure this out in a second. Let's do this farm first. Can we pull this off? So I feel like it'd be more convenient to run the... maybe not. I was thinking about the fertilizer. There. Okay, so now I need to put a gas station over here. And also distribution centers. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can get all 4 in. It's going to be tight, but I think maybe we can do it if we freeform it. Yep, we can do it. There. Yeah, I think we did pretty good lining them up. Okay. And they auto-connected, good. So now we have, theoretically, 80 different farms potential here. We might do a little overlap, but We could do a lot of farming. Because you are going to be primarily, entirely focused on sowing and the harvesting vehicles. Because you're the only one that can. So now, let's make sure we have a gas station. Tempted to see if we can do this. Oh, the gas is close by. It's really anything they should be doing. Put this across here? No. Get any road to cross here? Not looking like it. Oh, there we go. Just curious. It's not really gonna work. Then again, I'm not gonna actually send anybody to it, so good enough. Because these are much faster than here anyway. And there's more spots, I believe. Yeah, there's 4 instead of 2. Okay. So now we need to just place a bunch of farm stuff. I suppose we could... Now let's place the farm stuff first. Use these lines to help me a little bit. So this, you got to look at the dots, not the land. Okay, so that bit. I'm tempted to just do this. Give myself a little extra room for the pipeline. I don't need that much though. Oops. Let's try that one again. Thought that looked a little weird. No, I'll take it. Yeah, you'll be the last one on this side. Oops. Yep. Too many stones. Yeah, it's not gonna like it because the mountainside. Might be able to do it this way though. We'll see. Okay, we're only gonna get the 2 out that way. That's okay. Where's the back fence on this? There it is. They're nearby, so I was kind of thinking of, is it even worth it? But I think they are. Especially since we have the truck overkill. Was that autosave? Oh, so close. There we go. That one might actually end up being a bit more straight. We'll see here in a second. That there. I'll just go ahead and do these real quick while I got it in my hand. Too many stones. I think I'm gonna have one of these just pick all of these fields here. I might see if I can get away with another few over here. Maybe one that like faces this way. Just see how far we can get this way. So if I got rid of that, and instead did this. Might see if I can even get some more out this way. Just have to make sure the farm can get to these pretty quickly too. So I might skip this one. Might delete you and delete you. And see if I can move them over just a little. Because then we could get a road through here. Wasn't all that much more. Oh no, yes it was. It just didn't look like it. Now, you theoretically go right on into there. You should be able to connect up those. And then we can build some more farmland. Here. I'm gonna back it up just a little bit because it seems like we're having some trouble getting the road to connect. Okay, this is the through strip. Let's keep that. Yo, that's connected up. We'll just extend that a ways out there. And now we can add 4, 5, 6, 7 farms each line, each row here. And if we wanted, we could probably even get some more down here. But I think we need to see what we're doing first. Start using some of this first. Anything not connected? You might be better off as just one farm. Well, whatever. At least this way it gets done in one pass. Or like by one machine. There's that. Okay, so all this is going to need water, sewage, and power, I believe. Well, maybe not sewage. There's no way this doesn't take water. Really? Okay. So we just need to power this thing. yeah, we just need to power it. I guess we don't have bathrooms or anything in our gas station. And our crops grow with magic. It doesn't need to be heated, does it? No. So yeah, we literally just need to power. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So we'll probably bring another power stud out here. Run that separately. We don't need to string anything way out here because we're going to need stuff for this too. So probably be worth bringing this over this way. And then maybe seeing if we can connect up to here later. I also think it'd be good to bring the highway through here. Offer an alternative path. Okay, so we know where some farming stuff's gonna happen now. We'll fill this up, bring it over here, fill this up, keep this topped up. We might have to build another. But if we do, we'll just mirror it and have this come over this way and do it. Which is no big deal. Gosh. The shape of this turned out kind of neat. Reminds me of like I don't know, like the fancy carpets you see at like hotels and stuff. Like the pattern on them. They're not fancy, they're cheap rugs, but okay. So we haven't powered or anything or we haven't run power or anything here, which I do imagine we're gonna need water and, yeah, sewage for these. So we are gonna have to bring it out here. Sewage shouldn't be too hard because we can just run it from here. Water is gonna be harder. Let's look. Yeah, we're probably gonna have to run a whole new. Might even have to make another water station. Because you're gonna have to pull it. I mean, we could potentially pull that off, bring it all the way out here, and give ourselves the ability to just make more if we need it. Just stud it off here with a splitter. We need heat. Doesn't look like it. Good. Cows are warm enough. Yep. They'll all need sewage, which again shouldn't be that hard. Okay. I just realized I also still need to connect the roads. We should do that first. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Invest in the future. Because I know I'm gonna need them. Let's delete some of this and try again. Oops. Maybe. This is gonna be a butt. I can already tell. Let's see if we can go back a little further. I'm feeling this is not gonna work better, but oh boy, that's gonna be really tight. I'm wondering if it would be better. I had to try and cross here. And then can I get over this way? It's close. Okay, I will literally take any way over. What if we try the bridge first? See, I can't go over this. Not a big fan of that. That I might be able to work with. Okay. I don't wish it was going the other way, but yeah, let's see if we can get it to go the other way. What if we try this? Can I pull this off? Here's that autosave. Nope. Potentially. If I could just get underneath it. Which is potentially possible. Yeah, this is gonna be a mess. Like, I'm just trying to think of how I'm gonna get workers here too. What are the chances I'm actually going to get a bridge across this? saw it. We can pixel hunt for it. Oops. There we go. Didn't think about that. I would rather keep the bridge. There. Fixed. Oh no. Oh no. That sucks. So I don't think I can fix that without replacing it. Okay, so this one's just gonna have to go. Which might break that too. I have to redo the bridge. Okay, we gotta redo the bridge. At least part of it. Can I just maybe place it a little better? Try this again. Perfect. We'll just pretend that's not there. They're forklifts, they can go around it. Okay. So you got this spaghetti mess of a road. Which probably doesn't need to be lit the whole way, but I'm doing it anyway. Excuse me. Oh. Nope, not gonna do another one. Okay, let's think. If I were to do bus stop, say connected to here, would you actually be able to get all those? No. Gonna have to do a bus stop like down here. Really, the main thing is I need people to be able to walk to it. If I can do like aggregated bus stops. So can I do like some sort of tunnel? I do some sort of tunnel thing. You need to connect up still. Oops. Actually, I think I'm gonna go the other way with this. And I'm also thinking I'm just gonna ditch the lights, because I don't know if I really need them past the bridge. So we'll redo you. Now I think this is fine. Okay, back to the tunnels. Suppose you won't really have a way to connect to this, will you? No, what might be faster is to just straight up tunnel through them. Is that autosave? Can I get a bus stop in here? This is pretty tight. Maybe. It is a maybe. That's so close. We're gonna try that again. I will take it. It's not like anybody's actually gonna have to go to it. At least not through that. Well, I suppose I actually got it. Okay. As far as pedestrian goes, okay, real quick, I just want to see these go together. tunnel from there to there, from there to there. There to there. There. There to there. We'll just do this anyway. For connection reasons. Now I just need a way to connect it up near the bus stop. Can I get back here? Because if I can't, they unfortunately won't build out from here. So it would never get built. I'm pretty sure all this has to be dirt too. Okay. Potentially make that work. Run you there. You there. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Really? Come on. Are you just ever so slightly blocked by the building there? Because that sucks. Yes, you are. This is just in the way. That's okay. I think we can fix that pretty easily. Try that. Oh, thank goodness. I might try to just do it all through bus. I don't know. I might also just try to put a train station here and see if I can just connect it up. It looks like, yeah, I could run this way if I wanted. Potentially put a train station here. And then they could walk underground the whole way there. I'm sure it can be reached. And if we did that, we would have walking distance to everything, so we could do it all from here. But we have a bus stop if we need it. We can get to all those buildings just fine. I'm sure we could make it better by putting one of these here. All the roads are connected up. Well, almost. I have to pull that over. But okay. This is a mess. But I think it's a workable mess. Still positive. I'm just kind of thinking about it. Let this play for a second. Just making sure, yeah, nobody's coming to construct stuff. So we definitely have the means to make the cows, feed the cows. Once the cows are made, they should be fetchable by these guys around the dealio. Do wish I could connect this some. But I just don't see a way to do that. So they're just going to have to go all the way around, which isn't really all that efficient. But I think we'll be okay. Let me check for that oil one more time, because I probably built right on top of it, just knowing me. Nope, we're good. It's overheated. I'll have to watch the tracks in the highway, but so I might make this a highway. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so we haven't exactly done a lot, but we planned. We got all this planned out, which is an even bigger farm than what we already have. And we can potentially use it to help keep everything topped up. We might build another rail yard out here with a gas station for the trains. This feels like a good spot to do that. Maybe over here. That way we can maybe have that station keep not only this full, but maybe also this, since we're having trouble keeping it actually topped up. You can also have it serve the food factory granary too, which we do seem to be able to keep topped up. But I do think we're dwindling on our supplies, so it's time to get this stuff going. But I think that's going to be a next time problem, because I'm getting kind of tired. But we do have time to do a fuel sale. It looks like the price bounced back a little bit. So yeah, let's do that. Make some money here at the end. Yeah, you're kind of just stagnating. I think it's really just I need to get enough workers going there regularly. These are still full. Yeah, it might be time to make some more, which we already tried to do and then got distracted. The prison population is at least getting manageable. So we still need to do all the utilities here. We need to hook the power up here. So we need to string our power out there. I think this is a bit ambitious and a little foolish. We're getting a nice little urban sprawl going on. You would definitely want the cows away from the people. They smell awful. But I think this will be a good synergy, and this will also be good for topping off everything else. I think we will be able to put another one of these over here if we want to, like cow part. We're going to try to do some bauxite mining and refining here. Get our aluminum production going over here. Which means we'll probably need to extend the town a little bit. So we'll want to make sure we build it far enough over here. I think that'll be okay. We want uranium. I'm pretty sure we got to go further over. Which we will eventually want uranium. Yeah, there's like a little patch of uranium like right here. And then the next one is in the river over here. Which I know we've kind of gone over this already, but it's always good to look again. Yeah, there's this one in the river. And then we got this one here. And yeah, that's really it in my quadrant. I have to go way over here. It's somewhere over here. Oh, it's on this side. It's right here. Which is a decent source. It's just really far away. So I feel like I'd rather maybe see it, because I don't think this produces any actual... Yes, it does. So like if we could get this to produce here and then just ship it off this way, because I feel like we're going to need 2 mines. Yeah, because these are only 100 workers each. Which I guess actually we do only really need 1. As long as it's fully going. But even then, I don't think we're going to have a problem keeping nuclear fuel. I feel like we're going to make it way faster and we're going to use it. Maybe I'm wrong there, but that's my guess. So yeah, you'll make pretty much twice as much as this thing can consume. You make just short of what this thing consumes. And you make just about what that consumes. So it's kind of a 1 to 1 to 1 to 2 kind of thing. That's not good. So yeah, maybe we only do need the 1. Maybe we'll just mine it out of the river there and do all our nuclear processing kind of on this peninsula. This little island here. Which, it's not a bad idea. It's good far, and like I'm pretty sure that's far enough away from all this. I'm pretty sure it only has to be like right here to be far enough away. So like if it's all like right over here, I think it's gonna be plenty far away. It just depends on how the radiation works. I haven't actually dealt with that yet. But yeah, we could set up a nice little nuclear facility over here and then maybe provide the oh, that was actually not a bad idea. Maybe see if we can like run the power plant over here. That'd be pretty easy to get people over. We could ship them over like a bridge here. Yeah. To redirect the river a little bit too. And then we could also maybe potentially get some harbor stuff going on. We'll think about it. Because we could also potentially do harbor stuff over here. We could like reshape this a bit if we wanted to. Just depends on how the aluminum plant goes down. And how this extends. If we even do that. Which I feel like we will. Because I want to build this. I want to build a TV station. I feel like I'm going to need to fill all this with houses to really make that viable. Because I also want to put some touristy stuff around here as well. So I feel like, yeah, this is just going to be really dense housing, hotels. Maybe see if we can get another train station over here. See if we can get these orphanages going. Maybe get some more of them. I don't know if we're going to stick them over here, but somewhere, maybe over here. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. We'll probably lay down some oil stuff. We'll finish doing utilities and stuff, get all this going first, probably, then do some oil stuff, maybe. Need to remember to hook up the fertilizer as well. Might see if we can build some housing. We'll have to connect this train station up, which that shouldn't be too hard. Yeah. Yeah. That's kind of what I'm thinking so far. So let's get a view we don't normally get to see. Just realized this slopes down at the end. So this is probably this is the way you probably want to land. But geez, this is not a flat runway at all. Now, if you're taking off, you better be able to like take off by here. Which honestly, you probably should be in the air by then. But we do have that Concorde like jet. Which that probably needs the full runway to actually take off. All right, let's get our screenshot. Kind of like being in the trees like this. I'll take it. And let's get one progress pick. Man, look at this place. We are expanding. Must be auto-saving. There we go. I do think we're gonna have to build a municipal airport soon. Because if I remember right, yeah, we've got the power here, which is kind of funny. But yeah, I'm feeling like we need a municipal airstrip here. That way we can get tourists in. Or even back here or something. I don't know. We'll see. That's another thought. It's in the distant future, probably. But, alright. I think we're going to leave it there. So, I will see you guys next time. I don't think I'm going to miss next week, but we'll see. Uh-oh. We have a train that needs to do business. No, wait, that's a truck. We might be replacing some trucks. Oh well. So let's actually remember to save this time. There. We actually saved this time. There we go. Pause it, make sure we're actually done. So yeah, I don't think I'm gonna miss next week, so I'll probably see you next week. Unless, you know, something happens, like last week. But we should be fine. Yeah, I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.